How you doing, guys? I want to show you how the windows are coming along. I got the front one done. I cut it out of that sheet acetate, and I peeled the stuff off of both sides. I thought I forgot to peel it off one side of the windshield, but I didn't. And then I show you how these miniature little clothespins. And then I'll just show you how I do this right here. Real easy. I take some Mod Podge and I work it underneath of it. Because when I get it glued underneath, I hear that kitten. It's freaking out over there. That's nice. I love that. As long as he's not hurting old Alfred, then that's when I got to step in. I put it over here underneath. It's like a wonderful mistake when stuff like that happens. And then like Bob Ross, the old spirit of Bob Ross comes through. I like to put it underneath by twisting the brush. And then put it on top.
Hi, guys.
There's Tammy. Tammy got me some wine. So I'm feeling pretty good. But I wanted to show you a little bit of the windows and how they're turning out, because on the outside they look pretty amazing. I picked out this glow in the dark green. So that's turning out really cool. I like it. It's kind of a neat thing. I'll show you how I do it without ever touching it. I never touch one of my windows. They never get touched, ever. No fingerprints. Okay. I'm going to wipe off some. Okay. What was that song, Biscuits?
That was Mariah Carey's Fantasy.
Oh, I love it.
I used to sing that at karaoke.
Oh, I can imagine you singing that at karaoke. Yeah. Croaky's cool, baby. Croaky. There we go. Now, let's find my pointer. Beeping. Okay. So I got the column done, and I was thinking about just doing like a detachable steering wheel. I did the shifter, the tank on the fire extinguisher. It went kind of sideways when I was doing there's two different setting solutions. There's this one that I always put on first, and then the other one that I put on after. And it seemed to shift my label. And the clear coat, I use this for my clear coat every time. I got a quick connect, but I always use the El Cheapo Badger. It's the cheapest Badger in the world. When I was getting these, I had, 6 or 7 of them, but they were $6 when I got them first. So that's what I spray clear with until they're roached, and then I move on to the next one. I used to buy packages of them all the time. But here's the steering column, and there's Alfred. He wants to say hi. Come here. No. But anyway, that was the steering column. And the fact that I had this all perfect, it was like a blue gray. And then I sprayed it with clear coat, and it seemed to pull out the yellow. Let's see if I could show you a little bit of this. The yellow bled through from the Pennzoil. Bled through in the bottom too. And I haven't built the drive shaft yet. I was busy making a steering column. And then with the dash, I'm gonna make out of probably an aluminum can. If I can find an aluminum can, not really sure, but perhaps I can find an aluminum can somewhere. So thinking about making my aluminum dash with that, but boy, that bleed through is gonna, the yellow bleeding through everything is gonna bother me. I already know that right now. So, well, I got a steering column, and I know they had the detachable steering wheel, so I can put that on top of the dash when I make one. But yep, I want to show everybody that and how it's coming along and all that work I did, and then it all bled through. So that's so nice. It's very enjoyable. My reflexes are way too fast. I told Tammy that from the very beginning. She's like, well, you are way, way fast. Yeah, there's a cat hair on it. It's going to ruin it. Oh, it won't ruin it. It'll make it look rather ugly for a minute or a second. But I color sanded all of it and buffed it just as almost like a mirror. Let's see if I can get that looks a lot like Raindrop Damascus. That's gorgeous. My favorite is Raindrop Damascus. And then there's this back here. And then I put a scroll pinstriping right there on that, and then it like came up from there. This model ought to be really sharp when it's done. I need to go grab that other model real quick. No, I'm not done. Here it is. I want to show what we're going to give away for the 500. There we are. I'm back with this. I'm going to put that kind of on there. Can't scratch it. Can't hurt it in any way. But I want to show you this is what you're going to win as a 500 subscriber. There's a lot of features of this. I kind of like this myself, but as we know, I am but a builder. So this is going to go to a new home. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool myself. I love the snots out of that. The snots out of it. Oh, the underneath side. This is GT in several different spots. I'm hoping that's a good shot. I'm not going to cut the back of it open in fear that I might hurt it. I needed to do it beforehand. I needed to look forward in the instruction. I can't believe it's a snap together. I should have looked a little bit ahead and thought, man, with all that detail, there's framework that goes all the way back, and there's so much work going on in there. And I didn't do any of it as snap together. I did it all as glue. And Even the interior was amazing. Gonna kind of move it slow so my camera can pick it up. This nose piece was probably my favorite, with the orange on top of the blue. Yeah, this whole front end is amazing. But let's not forget about the back end. It's like a mirror, and it's gorgeous. I mean, that's a work of art. I think GT Ford GT with Golf should have been. I think it should have been this right here. But I'm kind of prejudiced in that fashion. There we are. Okay, guys, that's what you're going to win, as being my over 500 subscribers. There can be over that until Tammy and I can figure out how to pick one person out of that, and then never know. There could be a 600 sub or giveaway or anything like that, because I can see this being never ending, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So there it is, guys. That's what you're going to win, is my 500 sub. I know there's one guy chomping at the bit right now who really, really likes it. Was John over at Amateur Model Car Guy. He's amazing. He's an absolutely amazing guy, but it's going to be the draw of whatever Tammy figures out. She'll do it the fairest that she can, and then yep, she's always a smarter part of me. So there's that and that, and I'll leave you with that. So I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Good.